those accused must receive their own certificate, or you as the private prosecutor must have each certificate given to you and the number of people in which you are going to prosecute at the end of the day, because they may be co-accused, the allegations may stem from one or a single merit or sequence of events. However, the chances of them being prosecuted must still be individually assessed by the NPA so that the NPA can make a decision whether they want to prosecute or not. So if you are going to have more than one accused, as in this case, you must have a certificate for Alfred Bellidown, a certificate for Ms. Karen Moore, a certificate for the president, Mrs. Cyril Ramaphosa. Only then you can say that I can go to court and institute those proceedings on a private prosecution basis. You are not issued one certificate for all of them, or you are not given one certificate which then is a blanket certificate that allows you to prosecute anyone who is related to this particular matter so willy-nilly, which is why the NPA or maybe the president is making those allegations that, we are abusing a process which is supposed to be used in extreme circumstances, under circumstances where all the elements do exist. In this case, they do not exist. And all that you have done is to bring me to court to come and answer on certain allegations. We can't really blame the post staff that have allocated the case number and registered the matter, because all that they are doing is following what has been written in the prescripts. The individuals who are going to assess the merits of the matters, the presiding officers, and certainly on that day, they are going to have something to say as to whether the relevant procedures, the relevant law, and the merits of the matter have been considered. But we might see the matter when it goes to court on January being struck off the roll for non-compliance with the Criminal Procedure Act.
Just talking about that, and as we wrap up this conversation, just talking about it going to a court, because we understand, of course, from the statement by the foundation, is that this matter will then be heard in the Johannesburg High Court on the 19th of January 2023, which begs a question then, because we know that this certificate that is in question was issued by the KwaZulu-Natal DPP, so that then speaks to the question of jurisdiction. So what is likely then to happen, given the jurisdiction?
It's one of the defenses that can be raised by the president, Mr. Ramaphosa, in this case, in terms of saying, firstly, the jurisdiction is incorrect. And then secondly, the infamous Section 106 defense of no title to prosecute will then be raised in this particular matter, in which you would say, you do not have title to prosecute this matter. You are not the NPA. You do not have the relevant certificates that warrants you to be in court. So those are the defenses in which I'm attacking this particular application in. I'm not going to stop the sitting of the 18th of January from sitting. However, I can raise certain defenses because I'm allowed to do that, and that's what I'm going to do to show that I'm innocent and that the technical procedures were not followed in this manner.
Mpumelelo Zikalala, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. That's where we have to leave it for now. Thank you so much. Of course, that was Mpumelelo Zikalala, who is a legal analyst. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back straight after this. Don't go away.